We're gonna put it down. We're gonna put the brush down. What is up, Thickie fam, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a super long time since I have been back on here to film a video. Just a lot has been going on in my life, and then, you know, the panorama is going on. So it's just been a whirlwind, but 2021's here and I am ready to get things started and up and rolling. So this is going to be a review on the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Powder Foundation. I'm really excited to try this out just because I used to be a powder gal before I got into makeup. So let's just go ahead and go over the basics. I am in the color 385, if you guys are wondering. I am this color in their two other foundations that they have, the hydrating one and the soft matte. So I decided to go with 385. We're gonna hope that this matches me exactly. This is what the packaging looks like. And okay, and this is what it looks like. Super pretty, right? And you got your mirror that's usually right here, and when you flip this up, oh, there's another mirror. Okay, yep, another mirror. And then it comes with a sponge to use. When I apply this, I don't know if I'm gonna use this. Maybe I'll use it for a little spot on my face, but normally when I apply my products, I use a brush. So I will be doing that. All right, so as for the product information, this product here, it is supposed to be buildable coverage, so it's medium to full coverage depending on your preference. It's supposed to not cake up on you. It's not supposed to settle in your fine lines or wrinkles. It's crease resistant and sweat resistant. I'm excited to see the sweat resistance and how it works. I mean, as of right now, we're in winter, but I can't wait to use this when it comes to working out sometimes. So for those of you who don't know, I do teach dance fitness, and sometimes we do events or I have to do like a photo shoot or whatever the case may be, and I need something that's light and sweat resistant. So I'm excited to see how this will play, because you know, when you do like fitness photo shoots or anything of that nature, you don't really want heavy makeup. So I'm excited to see how this plays out. Also, it's supposed to be long wearing and no flashback. At the beginning of me double dabbling in makeup, I never used to use liquid. I used to just use powder, and the powder that I would use is MAC's Studio Fix, the compressed powder, as well as the MAC Skin Finish. So that is usually my fave when it comes to super natural light makeup. And Fenty came out with one, and I just definitely needed to try it because I love Fenty Beauty. Like, for those of you who don't know, their foundation I hold near and dear to my heart. It's definitely one of my favorites, so couldn't wait to try this out. Before we get started, I'm gonna go off camera and I am going to do my brows, but first I am going to prime. So the primer that I have is the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Primer. I got this in the small size. I used to have the big one, but I don't use it all because I like to switch up my primers just depending on the foundation that I use and what I'm going for. Also, before I do any makeup, I always make sure that my face is pretty much clean, cleansed, and ready to go. But for me, people are always asking me, oh my gosh, your makeup application is so flawless. And that's because I take care of my skin. Before I put any makeup on, I make sure that, you know, I cleanse my skin, I moisturize, and I hydrate accordingly. And also, when I take off my makeup, I have a full-blown skincare routine that I do as well. So just as long as your base or your canvas is good to go, your makeup application will apply even more flawlessly, and you won't have to use that much because it's just like all the hard work is already done. You know what I mean? Primed, ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera because that takes me forever. And then I'm gonna come back to finish everything else up. Alrighty guys, so I am back. I just finished my brows and I carved out my brows a little bit with some concealer. Other than that, I haven't concealed anything. The only thing that I'm pretty much going to conceal are just my under eye area a little bit, but I'm not going to do any spots because I want to see how the foundation performs pretty much. So with that being said, I had to restock my Fenty concealer. And if you are curious, I am in the color 370. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and then just hit a little bit of my under eye area. And I also am going to go in with my Morphe M173 brush. When I do my brows, this is my holy grail when it comes to blending anything out up here or below my eyes. Sometimes I like to use a beauty blender, but with the beauty blender, sometimes it just comes out patchy. I don't know what it is. So I really like using this brush just to blend everything out. But before I blend everything out, I like to let the concealer sit on my face for about 30 seconds to a minute, just so that it gets a little bit tacky and you get a little bit better coverage. So I just let that sit and pretty much we're good. And now I just like to go in and just lightly blend that bad baby out. And when dealing with my eye area, I definitely like to use a light hand just because I already have a little bit of fine lines under there and I don't want to make everything worse. Okay, so there you go. I blended everything out nicely. And what I like to do is go in and not bake. I'm not a baker, I guess I would say, but I do like to go in with my Sonia Kashuk beauty blender. It's the pointed one, and I just have my setting powder here. This one is from Laura Mercier. It's the translucent, and I just like to hit it just a little bit just to set it so that the concealer doesn't move. You guys, this is my first makeup tutorial. I've had a few people ask me to do this and it's been a long time coming. So it's a little awkward doing makeup on camera, but it's cool. It's cool. It's a learning experience. But makeup for me is something that I love. I just love doing it on my off time. I don't do it every day, but it's super, super therapeutic for me. Let me know down below if music is therapy for me too, but if makeup is therapy for you. I just love doing it and getting creative, but as of lately, I just love me a good, neutral, soft look. Now on to the grand finale. Okay, so for the application, I am going to go in with the sponge that's in here. I'm gonna do a little test right here just to see how I like it, or maybe I can do half and half. But usually when I apply my powder foundations, I like to go in with this brush right here. It's the IT Cosmetics brush for Ulta. It's their foundation. I only use this for powder. Pretty much when I do liquid, I like to use a beauty blender, which is by Sonia Kashuk, and I'll show you guys that some other time. But this is what I like to go in with powder. So without further ado, let's get in here. It's so perfect, like, you know, when it's new and it hasn't been touched. But now we're just gonna dive in, so let's go. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the sponge and dig it in there. Let's see. Okay, we're doing it. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. That's a little pigmented. Ooh, it seems a little warm. It seems a little darker than what I'm used to. I can't deal with this. Maybe if you're like out and about and you need to like blot a little bit, I can definitely see it. But no, we're not doing that. I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna go in with my brush and just start blending. So far, color wise, it's a bit warm. I'm thinking that it's a little bit warm because it's a powder, and I don't think it's going to oxidize. And I'm pretty sure that they're thinking, I don't know if they're thinking that this is going to be like a finishing powder. I guess it's just going to be the powder, and that's it. But you know, we're gonna go with it. It's like I said, it's a little warm for me, but we're gonna go with it. And see, it's super, super light. And I like to blend it down into my neck. Sometimes I'm super guilty of not hitting my neck. And I look crazy when I take pictures. But you know, it's all good. It's all good. But it's super light. I can't really feel it on my face, but it's good. But I'm not dipping my brush too much in the product. I just want to see how it is, and I don't need much, surprisingly. So this is all right. It's all right. Let's see. Okay. And by no means am I a makeup expert at all. I just like to do makeup on my free time and just for me. So yeah, I learned from YouTube University, and I think that's all I'm gonna do, guys. Like, the coverage is pretty good. I didn't use too much. You know what, this color is growing on me. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it, and we're gonna keep on riding with it and seeing how it goes. But I really didn't use much of this stuff, guys. If I wanted to build this up more, I definitely could, but I can still see a little bit of my imperfections, like a little dark spot right here, and I'm fine with it. Like, skin is popping. I'm here for it. I like it. I like this stuff. I like it. Come on. And I just keep dipping a little bit at a time just to see, but this is good. I think I'm gonna stop right here. Not bad. It doesn't feel like I really have anything on my face, to be honest. And I like that feeling, but it's a little dangerous because when I feel like I don't have product on my face, I get to touching and I just touch all over, and it's just a mess, guys. You shouldn't be touching your face, but you know, I'm a little fidgety, so that's just what I do. This is what it's looking like so far. What do you guys think? Let me know down below what you guys think. I like it. I like it a lot. Very natural. Very, very natural. Okay, we're gonna put it down. We're gonna put the brush down. All right, so next I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty Sun Stalk'r bronzer in the color Caramel Cutie. And this is what it looks like. I absolutely love this bronzer. Like, love it. Fenty, I just love Fenty. This video isn't sponsored at all, but I would love to be sponsored and work with Fenty in the future. Let's speak that into existence. So this is what it looks like. I take this Firma 103 brush. I got this in an Ipsy bag a trillion years ago. So it's a slanted brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and bronze my face. And what I love about these bronzers is it doesn't take a lot. You can build this up to whatever it is you want. You can build it up to a contour if you want, but if you are just trying to get just the soft bronze glow, you can definitely build it up to whatever level you want it to be. And for me, usually on an everyday basis, I just like to keep it light. Hit that jawline, hit under here just a little bit, and that's it. While I have my bronzer on, I am not going to put on any eyeshadow today. For an everyday look, I use my bronzer as my eyeshadow. Tip for my beginners. I'll probably make a beginner video. Let me know if you want that down below, and I'll go ahead and do like my everyday makeup tutorial with a few products. So I like to go in with my Morphe M573 brush and go in with the bronzer, tap it off a little bit, and then just go in my crease area just to give it just a little bit of definition, not anything crazy. And like I said, build it up to whatever you're comfortable with. I like to keep mine super simple. And if I'm feeling saucy, I'll put it all over the lid, which I'm clearly doing right now. Perfecto. And now, usually on days like this, I don't wear blush, so I'm not going to, but I am gonna pick up that highlighter, girl, because your girl can't live without a highlighter, okay? So for highlighter, I have this Revlon highlighter. I don't know, it's kind of old, but I don't know what it is. Everything's rubbed off. So I like to take my fan brush, dip it in here a little bit, go across my nose, my little cheekbones here. Sometimes I don't use a brush. Sometimes I like to go in with my finger and just tap, tap, tap. But today we're going in with this brush. Here, here, here. A little bit up the top of my lip. And then forehead. And we're good. Or maybe chin, too. And that's it. I'm lying. That's not it. So also with my highlighter, I like to go in with my Morphe M508 brush or any little brush that I have, dip it into my highlighter and hit my inner corner just so that it gives my eyes a little bit of a pop. Just like that. And that's usually it. All right, so the setting spray that I'm gonna be using is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. It's either this or my Skindinavia setting spray that I use, but this is what I grabbed for first, so I'm just gonna go ahead and spray all of that on. Now what I'm gonna do is, off camera, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little eyeliner on, mascara, and then I'll finish up with lip gloss, and we shall see what the finished product looks like. Alrighty guys, so I am back and I pretty much finished the makeup look. I did my eyes and my mascara. And the last thing I need to do is put on lip gloss. So I also picked up the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Cream in the color Fenty Glow. I wanted something pretty light and neutral, and this was it. I'm usually a lip gloss gal. Color lip gloss, not so much. I like clear, but you know, I wanted to give it a try, so let's do it. So this is what it looks like. It's like a pinky tone, pinky natural tone. So this is what it looks like. Oh, it doesn't have a smell. I was looking forward to a smell. So for those of you who have the Fenty Beauty, the regular gloss bombs, you know it smells like something that we had when we were in like elementary, middle school, like the lip smackers, and it smelled delicious like candy. This has no smell to it. I was looking forward to the smell, but it's all right. It's all right. Let's see how this applies. So, oh, it's super natural. You guys, I thought this was gonna be super pink. I really did think it was gonna be super pink, but it's a really natural, pretty color. You can tell that it's thick. It's thick, but it's not sticky. I like, oh, this is so pretty. I really like this lip gloss. My husband won't. He hates lip gloss, but you know, it's fine. It's really pretty. Oh my gosh, this looks really good. Satisfied with it. I'm satisfied with it. So I'll be wearing this throughout the day. That is this completed look for as of right now. So what can I say about this? So the application's really, really easy. It's very light, so you can build it up to whatever it is that you want. It didn't take a lot. It didn't take a lot for me to get this coverage, which I'm very, very happy about, but I like it so far. It feels like I have nothing on my face, no foundation or anything. It definitely feels like I have stuff on my eyes because mascara, of course, but other than that, it's pretty good. I like the lipstick. I'm excited to see how this is going to play out throughout the day because I am going to come back probably in some hours because I have to run some errands and go to my family's house. So we'll see how that goes, of course, with wearing a mask as well. Because when it comes to foundation and things lasting, my smile lines right here tend to crease just because I smile a lot and like I talk a lot and I'm very expressive when I do so it's just like this area right here tends to crease. So we'll see how that is. I'm not going to retouch at all whatsoever. I never really retouch when I do makeup, but we're gonna see how that plays out in a few hours when I come back. So far, based on this, I can definitely see this being my everyday foundation routine, but I'm liking this so far, especially since I am just a simple makeup look kind of gal right now. We're not gonna give it the super thumbs up yet until we do this wear test. So as of right now, I don't know if you guys can see that, it is 12:55, so I'll check back in later for the check-in to see what my final verdict is. Alrighty guys, so I'm filming this from my phone. I just wanted to give you guys a look on how it looks in the sun and natural light. Hopefully this does it justice on the phone, but so far so good. I like it. It's pretty. Tell me what you think down below. For light, I am filming from my iPhone 11 Pro Max, so this is what it looks like. It looks really good so far. The highlight is popping. And I love this lip gloss as well. And we'll see how it plays later. I'll catch y'all. Alrighty, Thickie fam, so I am back. It is now 7:02 at night. So it's been a few hours since I have had this foundation on. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell I'm a little bit oily in some areas, which is totally normal. Just looking at the foundation in the mirror so far, like I said, oily in some spots that like I could tell in the camera, and also the crease lines I was telling you about are a little faded, which I totally get. I didn't cake the foundation on a lot, but it's okay. So far it still looks pretty good. If I blotted a little bit, it would still be okay. Overall, I like it. I still like it. The lip gloss is still pretty good. Still pretty good. I just reapplied it not too long ago, but I applied it throughout the day and I still like it. The consistency is great. Would I wear this foundation? Yes, I would definitely wear it on a daily basis. So basically there was some transfer from me wearing a mask and running a few errands throughout the day, and I didn't pack on the setting spray at all, and usually that helps, but you know, there was a little bit of transfer, not anything too crazy, but I definitely do like this foundation this far as my first impressions. I mean, I'm going to continue using it. If you guys have any questions how I feel about it, you know, along the line a month or two from now after I consistently use it, definitely let me know, and I am down to let you guys know what my thoughts are on this. But yeah, just looking at it, still looks good. Just need to touch up a few places. Fenty has done it again. For those of you who are new here, welcome to the Thickie fam. If you guys have any video suggestions on what I should film or anything that you guys do want to see, let me know. I like to do, you know, makeup, beauty, fitness, lifestyle. I'll even do vlogs if that's something that you guys are interested in seeing. Anywho, I'm just gonna end the video on that note. If you guys have not followed me on any of my social media platforms, feel free to follow me on here on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram at Thick Fit and Pretty. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have an amazing night, day, whenever you're watching this. But other than that, I will see you in the next video. Peace.